here raking this up. We initially rake it into windrows with a side delivery rake that you can easily pull with a four-wheeler. It's just no problem. And so we just go over the whole field and rake it into rows. And once we get it raked into rows, we're going to take just regular old leaf rakes and sort of make some shocks. Then we're going to get to loading it on the trailer to haul to the barn. Let's get with it. Hey Frank, you like doing hay, son? Yeah, you guys are getting her done now. Why, if you want to. Whatever you think you need to do, son. Alright, go help Joel. I gotta keep moving. Got it all shocked up. I'm gonna give the camera to Matt here. I'm gonna show you how to make a shock. Basically, you've got all this hay in a straight row. What you want to do is take the end and get it turned, and you're basically going to start rolling it up with your legs like this. Get it rolling, and all you got to do, if your windrow is big enough, is just roll it about once or twice, then come back, take this with your hands, throw it back over like that. That's a shock. So this shock is complete. Start the next shock, do the same thing. Turn it. Start pushing it with your legs. Get it rolling. One nice big roll. Grab it, flop it back over. That ties it all together. So, you're probably gonna ask the question, why in the world don't you use a baler? Well, the simplest answer is I ain't got one. Because if I had a baler, I'd be baling it. But we've been putting up loose hay for years. There was a lot of times that I had to hire somebody to come cut my hay, and then I would take care of it from there. But at this point, I was able to borrow that hay cutter. It was a disc mower, and mowed this a couple days ago, and it really was nice. I appreciate the fella for letting me use it. But there is so many times that people feel like they can't do anything because they don't have the equipment to do it with, and that's true to a point. Obviously, I had to use a hay mower. I couldn't have done all this with a weed eater, but a lot of times our success isn't limited because we are not afforded the opportunity. It's limited because we don't have the desire to get out and work hard. And yeah, this is hard work, but it used to be a lot harder. Now I've got a bunch of help. One thing about it, folks, when it's hay time, it's the hottest time of the year for some reason, and you gotta have it that way it'll dry that hay out. We live in the most humid environment. It's hard to get hay to dry out. We got clouds blowing in. It looks like it's gonna rain. We gotta keep moving. But that's how we get our shocks made. Now we're gonna get this whole field shocked up and start hauling it to the barn. All right, when you put these shocks on, it takes two people with forks. You just go in right there and raise it and turn your fork upside down and it'll come right off. The trick with stacking hay like this loose is you stack the edges. Don't worry about the middle. if you put hay in the middle, by the time you get to right here, it's all gonna fall off. So you stack the edges and don't worry about the middle. Go right up against this back corner. Beautiful. Get back, you don't get none of that. That ain't yours yet. We got our first load finished out of the field. We did one round. We still got all of that left. And people are thirsty, people are wanting to drink. I'm gonna try to fit through that gate right there. Coming through the clover field to get over to the barn, and this clover is still way too green. It's not going to be ready to pick up today, and I don't know if it's going to rain tomorrow, but we may not do too well on the clover. I don't know, but the grass dried really good. The clover, it ain't drying very good, so we'll see. Let's go to the barn. We made it to the barn. It's time to put it in the barn. This is work, yes, but man, is it ever fun. Okay, that was work. That was a lot of work. Took us about an hour, I'd say, to get that thrown on there. Was it an hour? 30 minutes? I don't know how long it was. It took forever, I felt like. And it's hot. And it's about 5:45 in the evening, afternoon, late afternoon. And I kind of think that we probably take the rest of the day off and hit it again tomorrow. There is a chance of rain tomorrow. It ain't no 100% chance or nothing like that, but the chance is growing. Like 2 days ago, it was 20% chance. Now it's a 40% chance tomorrow. So if it rains, it kind of pretty much ruins it, but you can't absolutely kill yourself, you know. That's just part of it. You gotta pace yourself and do the best you can. But I can guarantee you, if you see me picking up hay here in about 2 seconds, I ain't gonna be wearing these clothes. Well, it has dawned bright and beautiful. This is the next day. There was a heavy dew on the ground, and that usually means it's not gonna rain. So we had to wait for that to dry off because you don't wanna put a bunch of wet hay in the barn and have it mold. But it's dry now. And as you see, I did get me a nice shower, change the clothes. We're ready to roll, boys. There's a big shark, boys. All right, Ella, do you want to help us with this one? No? 1, 2, 3, hey. Stomp that down, young fella. Well, overnight the cows thought they'd help us out with some of them. You can see here how the cow laid down on it, smashed it flat, which didn't really help a lot, but at least he didn't do it to all of them. Ooh. Yeah, that cow didn't help us a whole lot with that. All right, we made it to the barn with load number 2. What do you say, Matt? You gonna throw it all this time? No? Well.
Let's get it, boys. Everybody hit it. We've got a barn that needs some hay in it. Okay, that was pretty bad.
Frank, what do you think about this hay putting up business?
Something there.
It's good work, ain't it?
Yeah, good hot work.
It is hot work, ain't it? That keeps the corona away, won't it? Well, we got the second load in. It looks like we'll fit one more before we can't fit no more. So let's go get it. Well, Mama's a cooking lunch, and that means Daddy's the driver right now, and I have to admit, I was ready to take over the driving position anyway, because I'm about shot. But these boys here, they are doing good. Ain't nothing shoddy about these boys. Old Dave there, he keeps up with me. And Dave, you wish you were the one driving?
Yeah.
Old Joel's doing the stomping this time. And yes, that is an air conditioner you hear blowing. And no, I do not feel guilty about running it. Looks like old Joe has swapped out with David now. Let David do some stomping up there. Way over yonder, about 400 or 500 yards, you can see some people that are doing hay. And they're doing it right now. They are getting with it over there. They couldn't ever do it the way we're doing it all that day, what they're doing. They've got way too much to be nickeling and diming it like we are. That old boy that runs that farm over there, old Bo, he's a fine friend of mine. He lets us go over there and hunt, fish, and do all kinds of stuff over there. Well, we're down to the final 5 rows. We might get all that on this load. if you don't think it's hot, folks, look under there, Rusty. How'd you even get under there, son? How'd you even get under there? These ain't even the dog days of summer yet, son. Oh. We did not fit the rest of the hay in the field on this load, so we're gonna take this to the barn and then we'll get the last of it. How you feeling, old timer? Pretty good?
I don't look funny.
No, you don't look funny,
I
son.
look funny you do, son.
Well, but it's yours.
Oh, boy.
The old barn's filling up. It's starting to clog up a little bit. Hard to keep things moving. Hey, Matt.
What?
You like the packing job?
I don't know.
You get a face full?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I'm gonna have to start eating it.
Yeah, I don't think you want to eat it. Oh, man, we piling her to the top there, boys. Big job. He's up there, pack. By the time we get done, this will be tight as a round roll of hay. It's a workout on the back, I tell you.
It is indeed. Sure is a workout on the back.
I can tell you right now, there is a reason that they developed the square hay baler and the round roller, so that you don't have to do this. But we're gonna do this for now. It ain't the worst thing in the world. Say there comes a drought or something and there ain't enough grass to feed the old cow. We got to have hay, because you don't want your cow going starving to death, and you can't afford to buy hay in a drought. That stuff goes sky high. About 10 minutes ago, I heard a big old clap of thunder back that way, so we have to keep moving. That old storm's getting closer right here. It's just right over there. And we just about filled this barn up. I don't know if we're gonna get it all in, but it just keeps going. It just keeps going. It's like feeding the beast. Feeding the big beast. About to beat this rain. Uh-oh, be careful. Hurry, man. We got a fork hung in the gravy. Can you get it? Give him the handle. Yeah, I don't know how that happened. Get ready, Matt. Here it comes. He just has to push it up in there and let Matt grab it and pull it off. Man, what a load of hay. What a barn full. We're getting it, Matt. Thunder straight overhead. Happens every time we do hay. But it's cooler now. As you can see, the sun's not shining on us. Man, it's probably down about 75 degrees, 80, something like that. Not bad at all. Frank's cleaning up the ground for me. We're back on her. Whoa. Here comes Matt. Matt, can you get out? Help him slide down. All right, we got to get our boy out. He's stuck up in there. Slide down feet first. If he don't catch you, I will. Here he comes, little boy blue. Get right on it coming. Don't step right here, there ain't no floor. Come on. I catch you if nothing else. I can't catch him though, he's too big. Come on. Sit down. Sit down. Here we go. Yeah. Yeah. So folks, that's how we put up loose hay. I don't recommend it for anybody, but we have to do it that way. I really hope that don't come falling out, but that barn is packed full, man. We have plunged and plunged. He was a human plunger. Oh, Matt, look here, Matt. Matt, how does it feel to be out there?
Really good.
It's hot. Is it hot in there? It's always hotter in the barn loft than anywhere else. There's no air stirring. But anyway, guys, that is how we did hay this year. We've done it this way a lot of times in the past, although a lot of my boys don't remember doing it this way because it's been a few years since we did this. If you get in a bind and you need to put up hay, this is one way you can do it. And that right there is enough hay to do us at least a year. We won't have to cut hay again this year. So we're gonna get on out of here and let the rain roll now. You guys have a great day. We'll see you on the next video. This is the last pile in the field right here.